So I'm here with Mel Fraser and her beautiful sculpture Ondine. And Mel, I just wanted you to tell me a little bit about this sculpture, because I know she was quite a process for you, and how she emerged and the type of stone.
Well, this is a piece of Indonesian onyx that I managed to acquire, and I'd worked one of the pieces before, and of the stone,
Yeah.
and when I turned this particular stone over, I realised it was very gnarled and eaten away on the other side. To my delight,
Yeah.
and thought, okay, so this might sort of push a different aspect and process to forming the head. I mean, I knew I wanted to do a head in it, and as I started nibbling away at the stone, I realised that there was quite a contrast in structure, but also in colour. And it just evolved. It wasn't a sort of a deliberate attempt to sort of have, such a contrast with the hair flowing as to the head itself, but it just was one of these wonderful serendipitous moments. And so as you can see, you've got this lovely honey formation coming and almost wood-like, which
beautiful,
is
this onyx, isn't it?
just delightful. Yeah, Ondine herself, she challenged me.
What does it mean, Ondine?
Ondine is a water nymph.
Yes.
So she has a little bit of a story behind her.
Yeah.
So, like all sirens,
Yes.
they have a slightly darker side to them.
Yeah.
She, the sort of the basis of the story goes that her lover, her husband,
Yes.
in order for him to be with her, she could allow him to, be human.
Yes.
Maintain human.
Yes.
But as long as he was faithful.
Right.
And he wasn't. So his penance was that he couldn't ever go to sleep.
Ooh.
And because if he did, the breath stopped.
Right.
So there is some also suggestion going back to, in medical terms, what's it called?
When you get that sort of almost choking in your sleep.
Yes, you
can't
basically
breathe.
You stop breathing.
Oh.
And
gosh.
so there's a suggestion that there is a connection perhaps to this in a sort of more of a contemporary form.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
But I was kind of, she was kind of born to be near the water, near the streams. So
hence why we put her,
and also
exactly.
knowing on form and the lay of the land as well.
Yes.
I also felt that this would be a perfect storyline to put with on form. So this piece was obviously carved specifically for him,
on form.
to show her in this element as well. But also what I loved about this particular stone too is this structure here, this gnarled ancient. I wanted her to feel as though she's from another time.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost a honeycomb effect in here.
Absolutely. So this is, complete water erosion of the stone as well.
Yes.
Naturally. And when the light is hitting this face side here, it's the crystal structure in it's just sparkling like diamonds. It's beautiful.
It really is, and it has just attracted so many of our visitors. And I think probably about 5 people would have liked to have bought Ondine.